Hey, what's going on, guys? WukongJS here. In this video I'd like to introduce I don't know if I can call it a feature, basically, probably, but it's not a feature regarding playing chess experience, but it's a developer's feature helping one to keep track of the statistics of usage of your particular application. In my case, this WukongJS chess engine. So a long time ago, I've created so-called, I call it CMK Analytics, which stands for WukongJS Analytics. A very simple application. It's written using Python and Flask, and it was running as a separate app at Heroku.com, but I've started running out 3 hours at Heroku quite pretty often recently, so I decided to embed that application to my BBC chess engine that I have a Python Flask application running at pythonanywhere.com, and also it allows to play the BBC chess engine itself, which is written in C programming language, and it's using it is using Python middleware to interact with the engine running on the back end, on the remote server, and on the front end, just printing this board, etc. So I didn't make this board. It's all this is called chessboard.js, and to validate the move I was using chess.js libraries. So this was before I've started making everything on my own with WukongJS. But assuming that this application is alive always, it never shuts down, so it's always online basically. I decided just to add I decided to embed my analytics within this app. So if now we say like Python the same address, but we go to analytics, here we see this nice little so this is called jQuery data tables plugin HTML table responsive one. So what it has, it shows which particular URL was visited, when did it happen, which time. Well, IP doesn't matter really, so you might be a little bit concerned probably, because like if the IP is getting exposed, but literally whatever site you're visiting, your IP is getting exposed, so it's not a big deal really. If you're wondering if I'm not afraid of getting hacked, I just don't really have anything useful on my computer, so the answer is no. And the most essential here is the user agent. So I could have kept track of which browser my user actually used. So that's quite a pretty simple idea. So when this app was running at Heroku app, it was relying on Mongo database. I was using the free account at Cloud MongoDB. But unfortunately, the free version of Python Anywhere does not allow you to make outgoing HTTP requests, so I decided to start writing all this data in the JSON format to the local file. And the file, if I just update, the file is available here. So here I have the stats.json. So every time a request comes to this remote server, this local file on the remote server is getting updated by appending a new entry regarding incoming request. And in order to make this request, it's quite pretty simple. So if we have a look at the source code, so I've added this little part, this analytics script. So we're literally making the outgoing HTTP post request to this sort of a URL endpoint. So this is the API at Python Anywhere. And I'm just sending the date and the current location. I'm sorry for screen shaking. This is my location. Baihua is here. Let me just grab it and okay. Baihua, say hello to my subscribers. Hello, subscribers. Subscribe to WukongJS channel and play chess with me. So don't forget to play chess with Baihua. Okay. So every time we navigate here, gonna update in the window, that post request actually fires. And here, so we had only 2 entries. So if I update this now, okay, Baihua is starting torturing me all of the time. Okay, so here we have this new upcoming event here. So I've just clicked here and I got it also. Well, also if I just run around my local copy of Wukong, it would reflect that stuff as well. So here we can see that if I just update this stuff. So here we can see like I was visiting the Wukong.html from the local host, etc. So this would help me to track the activity of the users of WukongJS chess engine. So I would be able to see when did this happen, from which part of our planet. Mostly it comes from Vietnam, China, Indonesia. So that's my favorite regions. I've never been there, but still I really like guys from there. Oh, seems like Baihua is getting really calm now, fortunately. And this is exactly how she helps me coding chess engines, as you might have seen her character here. So select this Baihua 100 elo points. So this is her, okay? And make sure to bring her some milk, because otherwise she would just crush you and checkmate you. Otherwise she won't be really caring much about the game of chess. Okay, so this is it. Well, actually, this sort of a script could have been added to whatever web page you want to gather some statistics from. So, for instance, if I've also embedded this here into my BBC Chess Engine. So if I just update this page a couple of times and then get back to statistics, so here would be a couple more entries upcoming here. So we see like, so this were visited, and again, like, so then I can search by a single IP or by the single user agent. So the jQuery data tables plugin would be extracting the proper data I need to keep track of the statistics. So that's quite pretty simple, but yet effective. And again, like I really love the idea of having this. So if we just update the file now, you see here we'll have really more entries. So just literally writing this to the local file. If we just delete this, which I will do now because I don't really want to have my own entries there, because I'm not interested in my own activity. Yeah, so quite pretty simple. So we can also delete this. Okay, and in this case, well, now it would give me an error because there is no file. But if I just, let's say, update this once and then update here, so here should be only one entry. That's kind of it. So this is it basically, guys. This is one of my rare projects I've been doing on my GoMakiKins channel, dedicated to web scraping, which I no longer maintain because of just so tired of that, to be honest. But anyway, so I think this might be interesting. And again, like if you want to make this sort of application, this is extremely easy to do. So just a few lines of code basically, and probably I could have even show you. So just, this is the single the web application is the single app.py file, and all these functions are needed only for the game to play versus BBC Chess Engine using the Python chess library, and the analytics starts from here. So we have a route for analytics to view this element, to actually draw these data tables, to return so-called stats.html file. That's it. And then just post and get API endpoints. So within the post, we just we simply make sure to get the headers, like user agent, also storing the IP address. So literally all we need, we're storing to this stats object, which looks like I've been showing you, like just a JSON data, nothing much. And then in order to make it easy to update the data tables plugin, the data tables plugin actually takes it makes a JAX request to this URL endpoint, and getting the JSON data in return, and using this JSONify, which gives indentations in the web format. Otherwise that won't be work. Otherwise it would be just the plain text all on the way. And when this data has been taken, then we can simply see like this sort of a picture. So the data is getting fulfilled within the table based on how many entries we have. So if we have if we have one entry, then the one entry. If we have 10 entries, that would be 10 entries, etc. Okay, guys. So I think this is it from my side. New exciting projects are coming soon, so stay tuned. Go Mike again was with you guys, so until the next time, and take care.